Hi, my name is Steven. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about why I get monthly massages. So to start off, I used to be super stressed before the pandemic. I had a lot of obligations that prevented me from de-stressing during this time. I was constantly working on business travel and then going to see my friends and family, so I had a really hectic life. My work-life balance sucked during this time, and my stress kept building and building within my shoulders and my lower back. I tried exercising more, I hiked more, I did hot yoga, but the pain in my shoulders and my lower back never subsided. All the rigorous exercise that I did didn't really help solve my pain problem. So in this episode, I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about why I got into massages and the ultimate health benefits that I gained from it, and also why I encourage other people that have the means to also get monthly massages as well. And let's go! One of the solutions I sought almost immediately was massage chairs. I thought that by having a massage chair, it would be something that was a one-time purchase and it could help my back and shoulder muscles. One of my friends' friends had a massage chair and I used it for about half an hour. I really fell in love with this chair. This chair was amazing and it targeted all the muscles that I wanted to hit. Unfortunately, that chair was about $6,000 and well outside of my price range. So I decided to check out different massage chairs at stores and online. And I found one that was pretty close to about $1,200, $1,500. I was almost ready to click the button, but I was still hesitant about its long-term effects. See, I was worried that even though I had a massage chair, it wouldn't be targeting the muscles of my body directly. And that caused me some pause, because if I wanted to pay for something that will last me long-term, I want to make sure I get the best bang for my buck. So I looked into other alternatives before I decided to buy the massage chair. So I increased my stretching, I increased my overall exercise regime, and I tried lowering my stress at work. Unfortunately, none of these actually worked. With the stretching, I can only do so much, and I really wasn't targeting my shoulders and my lower back. It helped gain me flexibility, but it didn't overall lessen the pain. I also tried to reduce my stress at work, but unfortunately I was in a crunch time. The stress level was consistently high throughout this time. So on the advice of one of my friends, I decided to get a massage. They suggested that I go to Groupon and look for great deals on massage places. Ultimately, I decided I could go 50% off on one massage and see how it goes. I was able to find a massage place right across the street from where I live, and it was the least amount of effort I could possibly put into something. There were several different options for the massage, being a light, gentle massage to all the way to the deep tissue massage. I decided to go with the deep tissue massage. I wanted to see how effective it could be. And going to the massage would ultimately be the deciding factor in whether I actually buy a massage chair. If I wasn't gonna get a massage regularly, I was just going to get the massage chair because it was going to be cheaper in the long run. So what was my take on it? Absolutely loved it, and it was a great experience. My first massage was an absolute game changer for me. She targeted all my muscles, and I came away feeling like $1 million in the subsequent weeks because the days after was quite painful. But afterwards, the pain in my muscles subsided. She was able to target my shoulders, neck, and lower back. So she was able to tailor the amount of pressure she put on my body. And this was absolutely amazing because that's something that the massage chair could not give me, because the massage chair is pretty generic and it just has rollers. It doesn't have the pressure points that her fingers were able to engage. Like I mentioned earlier, I was in extreme pain a couple of days afterwards. My muscles have never been worked at to this level, and certainly not by a professional. So there was about 2 full days of pain before the muscles were actually starting to loosen up. Now, unfortunately, the one massage wasn't it. I had to go back for subsequent massages because unfortunately she was able to work out the large kinks. The muscles were so tight and I had many knots on my back, and so I had to go back for subsequent visits. Good deal for her on the Groupon, right? She mentioned that I needed weekly and then monthly massages. I thought that was a marketing gimmick at first, but I realized that it is, but also my body needed it because I was under constant stress and I needed the monthly release of stress. Some of the side benefits that really helped me after getting a massage is really that I was able to sleep a lot better. Because my back and my neck were so tight, I had trouble really comfortably sleeping, and I would turn and fidget throughout the night. Once my back started releasing, all the other muscles in my back near the spinal cord was able to release as well, and so I overall got a better rest. So what I realized by going every month was that ultimately I had a steady release of tension over time. And so little by little, I was able to relax more. I was able to get out of my head. It allowed my body to de-stress itself. I always had this weird notion that the body and the mind are not connected. Now, obviously, they are connected because they're one and the same person, but I didn't understand that connection. And so when I got the massage, I realized when the body is happy and relaxed, the mind tends to go along with it and vice versa. And so it eventually helped me lessen my stress overall because I was less stressed about things because my body was less stressed. The other side benefit is that she stretches out all parts of my body. It really helped with getting me more flexible. And the overall mood during our sessions has become quite calming. There's not many things you can do where you can zone out for 90 minutes and have a completely blissful feeling afterwards. So here are some of the things that I wish I knew going into my first massage. For some reason, I never really thought that you have to be naked for a massage. I always thought that you have to be partially clothed or at least with underwear on. But actually going through the massage, I found out that you can't really target your lower back without your underwear getting in the way. So yeah, it was a little weird getting naked in front of a complete stranger and being able to relax and trust basically what they're doing to your body. I really had to get over that fact pretty quickly because I didn't want to back out. I mean, come on, it was a Groupon. I paid for it. So being comfortable naked and trusting the other person is very key. Now, obviously, she hadn't met me before I signed up for the first time, but overall, when we did the stretching portion, which was prior to the massage, we built up a rapport, so I got to know her a little bit. But the biggest takeaway is don't think about it too much. It's very quick. Your junk's covered up, so you don't really have to fret it too much. Another thing I wish I knew is taking pain medication before you arrive. So my friend told me to take some Advil afterwards, but really I should have taken them before. You really need to take a preemptive painkiller just to make sure that when she's working on your muscles, you're not in pain when you're lying there. So I take some ibuprofen about an hour before I actually get to the massage, so it takes some time to circulate into my system. And another thing is just to be hydrated. So, when she's working on your body, your muscles are being targeted and it's being worked. So, it's like I wouldn't want to say high intensity sport, but your muscles are being expanded and contracted the same way as you would be exercising. So staying hydrated is key. And the last thing I wish I really understand was getting monthly massages is really expensive. For me, the Groupon was like around $50, but to get it on a monthly basis, it ranges in like $100 to $150. I get a 90-minute massage, and so it's around $120. And there's different options, 60, 90, and 120 minutes, but I feel that getting a 90-minute massage is kind of the perfect Goldilocks zone for me. And then lastly, I want to talk about just taking care of your body. So monthly massages are just another way I take care of my body. In my 20s, I felt invincible. In my 30s, I've just done a lot of health screenings to check out my body, like allergy tests, blood tests, and body scan to make sure that I have an appropriate amount of body fat percentage. So really, the massages are just another way that I realized I needed to take care of my body in my 30s. And so to wrap things up, I just wanted to say I absolutely love monthly massages. I would suggest that anybody considering monthly massages go get a Groupon, get something that's half off, and just try it for the first time and see how you like it, or maybe not. Obviously, massages are just one way to take care of your body, and if you can find alternative methods. But for me, I really like the custom work that she did on my body, and targeting the right points on my body is really important for me to relieve the pressure from stress. And I would have to say, if you are to do a monthly maintenance of massages, be prepared to pay, or at least have maybe an HSA to cover it, or some other way to facilitate that, because it can get quite expensive. I can also recommend, if monthly is too much for you, you can do maybe every 2 months or every 3 months. It loses its effectiveness the longer you go without it, but something is better than nothing. And in this case, it's particularly true because the stress and pressure and knots in your body builds up over time. Taking care of our body is critical. And I resisted getting massages for so long because I didn't think the cost was worth it. I was cheap in thinking that, oh, I don't need this because I'm going to be healthy forever, and that the stress wasn't going to get to me. I was so naive in not taking a chance and finding this earlier in my life. So in growing as a person, I realized that I needed to lose my ego about my physical well-being and realized that the 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond is coming for me, and I can't escape it. So this becomes just one of my maintenance tools in my toolbox to keep me healthy for longer. So thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends if you found this video to be informative. And leave a comment down below if you think massages can help you or alternatives to relieving pressure and stress from your body. And I'll see you next time.